Imagine a world without the internet. Oh no, that sounds awful. But then how would you entertain yourself? Well, you'd be sitting in front of a TV and you'd be watching a bunch of cartoons and shows that you might have liked as a little boy or girl. I had a lot of shows I loved when I was a kid. So sit down in this small circle and I'll remind you on all the shows that you might have watched. And also, I'll be rating them. Anyways, let's start off with the first show, Baba Ali. It's a show that you might not know, but it was an Islamic show teaching about basic human things, but in Islamic perspective. I love it, 10 out of 10. Zaki, this is another show that you might not know. It's also an Islamic show, and I loved it so much that I would even recommend it to some parents to make their kids watch it instead of letting them watch some brain rot nonsense. Overall, 10 out of 10. Teletubbies. This show I watched and I liked it. I don't understand why some people didn't like it and find it unsettling. I mean, it's not that eerie. I mean, like the sun, like the freaking sun. Ooh, those eyes. I forgot what they did in the show. So, anyways, I rate this show a 6 out of 10. Who remembers Dinosaur Train on PBS Kids? That show was fire, especially the theme song. Dinosaur Train! Dinosaur Train! Oh, Dinosaur Train! I was here learning my dinosaur facts while other kids went outside. Yeah, I was the weird kid. I'm surprised on how few people who know about this show. I give it a 10 out of 10. Clifford the Big Red Dog. This show, honestly, was the best. Just a big red dog living amongst these people, and I forgot what they did in that show. And it made me question on how Clifford peed without making a lake of piss on the sidewalks. Anyways, I give it a 7 out of 10. The Wildcrats, the animated show. The Wildcrats animation was mind blowing to me. Sure, it doesn't have much movement, like insane movement, but it was amazing. But they would also focus on mammals than the reptiles species, and this would kind of disappoint me because I love reptiles and it would just not feel so much fun, but I still love them to this day. I give it a 9 out of 10. I would also hope that they would make some, I don't know, a dinosaur episode where the Krat brothers would go back in time, which they already did, but with some kind of prehistoric dogs. Plus, hey, when Aviva would get on TV, things would start to look different. Caillou. My mom would always compare me to this character, and I loved the show. Before, well, I found out that Caillou was just an asshole. Like, he would cry over the most smallest things. I mean, his theme song was good, but now that I understand English better, it's just him singing how much of a brat he is. And on top of that, his brainless parents, they didn't even punish him. Caillou can just say the N word, and his parents wouldn't even care. They would be like, "Oh, Caillou, what you said wasn't nice, okay? Now go on and behave." Like, my parents will give me the belt, and Caillou will get nothing. Rating this show a 4 out of 10 because I liked it a lot when I was a kid. Sesame Street. Oh god, this was a phenomenal. Like it like I would love watching this show, especially Elmo and Cookie Monster. And also, I can make an impression of Elmo. Watch me. La 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 Elmo's World. 10 out of 10. Woody the Woodpecker, Pink Panther, and Mr. Bean. These shows were absolute classics. While my dad only loved Tom and Jerry, I was here enjoying these three. Plus, my mom never liked Woody the Woodpecker because of his iconic laugh, like the laugh, you know. I can't do it. And I was banned to watch this show ever again. And did you know there's a Pink Panther movie, like an old Pink Panther movie? I mean, I recommend it. Go check it out. It's really good. Overall, I give these three a 9 out of 10. Wait, Josefa, so your parents never got you cable TV where you could have access to YouTube? Oh no, I did have YouTube in my TV. It's just my mom would put these shows on for us, and from there we would find some other classic shows like Tom and Jerry, for example. So yeah. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Have you guys watched the 3D version? or like the brutal ones. Yeah, me and my siblings would watch this, and they would pull out the most fatality blows, like kicks, punches, everything. But it all ended when we watched the Halloween special. It had some vulgar scenes, and my sister got scared and told my mom, and we were banned from watching the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles ever again. Giving it a 11 out of 10. I love that show. It's amazing. Steven Universe. I watched this show alone. I liked it, but it kind of started to get a bit suspicious. Like, why is Pearl acting like this with Garnet? Or which one of you are a girl? Or why there isn't any male crystal gems? Well, after Joe Biden became president and introduced everyone in the LGBT community, I found out that Garnet is a fusion of two lesbians, and the only way you can fuse with another gem is showing love. And that being said, that there are no male crystal gems and female only. Remember, female only. We don't talk about Steven. Oh, great heavens! This realization hit me like a truck. Like, what have I been watching? No wonder Rose Quartz laughed when Greg had the intention to fuse with her, honestly. I would give the show a 6 or 7 out of 10. Wait, 6, 7? 6, 7! Shut your mouth! Shut your mouth! Shut it! It's not funny! It's not funny at all! Grow up! Okay, anyways, I think I have to end this show faster. There are many other shows I could talk about, but it would just give me more pain to make this video longer. There were shows like Ben 10, Teen Titans Go, Gravity Falls, My Little Pony, The Amazing World of Gumball, and The Amazing Spider-Man. I love this theme song. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, yippee board, Spider-Man. And a bunch of other shows that I watched and I loved. I think we, as people that watch such cartoons, should pass it down through our generation and let these shows be remembered to our kids, siblings, nephews, and our cousins, so we don't end up like this guy. Like, have you seen this video? Like, they asked this kid, hey, do you watch any cartoons? This kid says, what's a cartoon? Is that like some sort of ad? I only know YouTube. Like, bro, how messed up our future generation is anyways. To end this video with a few words, see you later, everybody.